Yo, this video is about how to have a kick-ass life. Take notes and you can thank me later. This is my big-ass calendar for the year 2025, and I want to talk about how this has changed my life. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. Jessie Itzler, the creator of this, has some really good theories, and I want to talk about some of them. People who plan things get it mostly right, but they're missing spontaneity. And that's the balance that this type of calendar has. It has the planning and spontaneity kind of built into it if you use the framework that he talks about and the one that I'm going to share a little bit about right now. In order to have an awesome life, you have to have a few things. This is not an exhaustive list, but you need to have spontaneity, adventure, you have to have connection, and those things don't just happen on their own. If you think about it, you're going to get a job and you're going to work for however long, 40 years on average. That's what the average person will do. And if you do that, you're going to get 2 weeks of vacation probably, and people are just going to use that to go to like Florida for a couple weeks at the end of the year, or maybe they'll sprinkle in some long weekends. But the theory behind having a calendar like this helps you plan out the things that you can do as mini adventures. So this is the first year that I've implemented something like this, and it's helped a lot because at the beginning of the year, I got it and I was thinking like, okay, what are all the mini adventures that I can go on? Because the whole idea behind it is that you go on a mini adventure every other month, basically. So it gives you something to look forward to. It's spread out enough that you can have your routine of your day-to-day if you're at an office job, which I was earlier in the year. But it's also frequent enough that as soon as you finish one, you're kind of like excited for the next one. So I thought about that stuff a lot. And I filled it in, and you kind of put it on the weekends. You strategically think, okay, do I have obligations that are preventing me from doing these weekends? And it puts it on the calendar in a way that it makes it so you have to do it. It's more like an obligation to go out of your way to do the things. And then you get to research it a little bit, and you get to find the things maybe locally that you can go do. Or if you're able to travel more, you can like do long weekends where you hop on a flight on Friday, you come back on Sunday night, and you have like these awesome adventures basically. And it's only the first year I'm doing this, but I can see how this can improve your life dramatically. The guy behind this whole philosophy also talks about how you do like one big thing at each year basically. It's like a year defining event or a year defining moment or project or something that you can kind of look back and say, oh, 2025, that's the year I did this. For me, it's the year I started living in a van. So that's the big thing that I did this year. And that this year can be defined by that thing. And every year, if you do one year-defining task, goal, journey, whatever, and then you have all these mini adventures, you're going to accumulate just so much experience, and it's going to be a much better life that way. The other thing that I really like about it is that it kind of shows you the time that's passing by, and I think about that stuff a lot because I hate to think that I'm wasting time in my life, and putting an X on every single day as it passes, you realize how fast time goes by. Like, this is an entire year, and we have 3 months left. October is just starting right now, and it kind of teaches you to seize the day a little bit more and think about your future. So hopefully this helps, and if you like listening to a 25-year-old kind of ramble about life, please follow along and subscribe because that would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next video.